So last night at 8 o'clock, you can't make this up. I thought it was on The Onion. I thought I saw it on Babylon Bee. Biden administration, through Mayorkas, who, by the way, you guys are trying to impeach, says, well, we're going to build this 20-mile wall. We're going to do it in Texas. We got to stop this illegal flow coming over. We're going to suspend all 26 environmental laws, and we're going to build it with money from Trump Walls Fund in 2019. Reaction.
That is quite the move, because it was Joe Biden and his administration that said that the border is secure. Well, that just goes to show you how dangerous the border videos, the issue that we have at the border of these thousands of illegal immigrants coming over every single day. Now CNN is airing those videos. All the networks are airing those videos. And now they have to change their policy finally. And it's only 20 plus miles. It obviously needs to be a lot longer than that, but it is a good step in the right direction. But it goes to show you they're getting hammered with this issue. It is a losing issue for them. And they could absolutely lose the election over the flood of illegals that are coming into this country right now.
So how is the Biden White House going to spin this to their base that they're suspending 26 environmental laws in order to put this up ASAP? Like, what is the possible spin here?
Well, they're going to have to spend, because they've got environmentalists on their side of the aisle that are going to be enraged by this. They're going to have Democrats that want illegals to vote in our elections enraged by this. They want to ruin our country with their border policies. And now Biden sees the writing on the wall, and they have to put a stop to it, or at least hit pause and improve the border situation right now. And thank God for Governor Abbott, because he has been leading on this issue, trying every kind of technology that they can to stop the flow of illegals into the state of Texas. That's what the federal government should be doing. And I'm glad they're going to do a 20-mile long wall, but they need to do the entire border. We need to shut it down, because the only way we can solve our border crisis is to shut down our southern border.
Nancy Mace, I'm going to get to another topic here. Mm-hmm. President Trump is going to be the nominee. We just had John McLaughlin on. He's ahead of DeSantis now by 55 or 60. He is going to be the nominee, and right now he's neck and neck with Joe Biden in states like Virginia. He's ahead in Pennsylvania. But we're going to have to pick a vice presidential candidate, or President Trump will. And I have one criteria. Is it going to add votes, win states, and ensure Trump's victory? Because if we don't win in 24, we're done. Everybody knows that. One of my top choices for VP that I think that should be seriously considered, quite frankly, Nancy Mace, is you. And I've not been shy about saying that to a lot of people, because I think you fit that criteria. You add us votes in order to win in 24. Can you outline, if you were to be chosen for VP, or if you were in the running for President Trump's VP, can you outline for us some of the ways that you would increase President Trump's current base of voters to vote for him that may not under a different scenario? How do you add votes?
I agree with you on adding the votes. And in Pennsylvania, as you said, he's up by 2. There was recently an ABC News poll a week or two ago. He's beating Biden nationally by 10 points. And we've got to make sure that we guarantee victory next year, or we could lose it all. And we need to get behind our nominee when he's nominated and move forward. I would tell you, I love South Carolina. I love my job, as tough as the last 24 hours have been. I'm not looking for an upgrade right now, but I agree with you. We need to have a candidate on the ticket who can enhance Trump, that can add votes. And I believe that needs to be a qualified woman, a woman who has more of an independent streak, someone that can appeal to Republicans, MAGA or not MAGA, but also appeal to suburban women. Last year, we saw Republicans lose suburban women by a mile, and we need to be able, if we're going to win these tough blue states and win the Electoral College, we have to have women on our side. And we need someone who can appeal to those women. They're often not necessarily Democrat or Republican. They're often very independent minded. And those are the women who are going to help us win the election.
How would you specifically be able to appeal to suburban women that have not necessarily voted for President Trump in 2016 or 2020? What precisely would you do to expand that?
Well, part of it is being a fighter for other women. I was the first woman to graduate from the Citadel, the Military College of South Carolina. Women have a lot of respect for others that have seen those struggles and seen what it takes to fight through the good old boy system, but also on women's issues. I'm working on a series of issues that will support women, like giving them greater access to birth control. 14 counties in South Carolina that don't have an OBGYN doctor. How are we helping women with their situation back home, especially for single mothers? I'm a single mom as well. And also, we have millions of women that are victims of rape. I've been trying to lead on legislation that would protect those women and girls. The trans issue that we have with children these days, that is another issue that we have to have on the forefront of the election. Again, something I've been working on for a very long time, but those are the issues that women care about. Women also care about the economy. They want someone who's a fiscal conservative. They want to be safe in their neighborhood, which is why the border issue is an issue we need to hammer home. But those are some of the top issues that I've seen with women in my district and in my state, and more independent minded, because those women who are not Republican, not Democrat, who are very independent minded, those are the women who will decide who will be the next president. And those are the issues that they care about.
Nancy, at a younger age, you endured a sexual assault. Mm-hmm. What is it that motivated you to be the first woman to apply and go to the Citadel in South Carolina?
Yeah, at the age of 16, I was raped by a classmate of mine, and I dropped out of high school. I could not, I had a very difficult time that year. It was very traumatic. I became a waitress at a Waffle House on the side of the interstate, trying to learn, how to cope with the situation I was in. I had no intentions of going back to school, but I would eventually get my high school diploma. And in 1996, the Citadel, the Military College of South Carolina, decided to allow women in. My father's a retired Army general. He's a graduate of the Citadel. And I went to the Citadel because of the trauma I had faced. I wanted to go to a place where I could be challenged, where I could face an obstacle, where I could face adversity, and I wouldn't quit. And so for me, it was not about breaking the glass ceiling or being the first woman to do something. It was about proving to myself that I could face any obstacle in life and I would never quit on myself. And that experience gave me the fighting spirit that I have today. I didn't toe the line then, and I am not going to toe the line now, which is why, because of everything that's happening, I need all the support that I can get at nancymace.org.